A lot of the issues that we're looking at in Pittsburgh are the same issues that cities around the world are looking at.
I was listening to the 4 mayors this morning from around the world, different continents, but all the issues that they raise are similar in all cities around the world. Maybe the scale might differ, but it's the same issues.
진짜 동의하는 것이 이게 서로가 굉장히 영향을 주고받고.
Things like pandemics, things like global financial crisis, terrorism, all of those things, they don't respect national borders. They don't respect the boundaries of a country.
All the innovation, all of the changes that are occurring in government, and that includes the policy, the policies, the implementation, is happening at the local level. It's not happening at federal governments. It's not happening at state or provincial governments. It's happening at the local level. And mayors throughout this world don't look at things through the lenses of politics. They look at things at how can I get it done for my people.
But really it takes discipline to be forward thinking, and that is what resilience planning is all about. It's about thinking about the future. What are the challenges and stressors that we are facing? What can we do to address those issues today?
I was quoting Wellington Webb, a former mayor of Denver. He said the 19th century was a century of empires. The 20th century was a century of nations. The 21st century is a century of cities.
Well, 100 Resilient Cities gave us, I think, two really important pushes. One was to think about this in how, not just the what, but how. Because so often, people do a report, right. Where's the shelf, right. Put it away, that was the last administration, and he really helped us walk through, this is something a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 and 10 years from now, the people should say, have you done this? Yeah. And second is to really push this forward, not as a policy area, but as a value. And we couldn't have done that without sort of this broad approach that you helped us push forward in the city.
We've been part of the 100 Resilient Cities Network for almost 2 years now. And what we've really learned is that it's been helpful for us because it's been a mindset shift. The framework that is provided by 100 RC and the ways in which other cities are implementing this have been very helpful in our own thinking about our medium and long-term planning at the City of Calgary.
I think the advantage of belonging to the 100 Resilient Cities Network has been the opportunity to connect with other cities and also the opportunity to think more broadly about resilience.
Cette stratégie de résilience que l'on doit et qui nous a permis d'accélérer vraiment un processus grâce au réseau des 100 villes résilientes, grâce à la Fondation Rockefeller, nous permet aujourd'hui vraiment d'être aussi dans une stratégie inclusive avec la population. Nous sommes convaincus que pour résoudre les grands défis qui sont posés à nos villes, les défis du XXIe siècle, le défi climatique, risque terroriste, nous devons vraiment avoir une stratégie pour garder des ensembles.
It's really important that cities and mayors in the world are connected on this theme, and I really appreciate that the Rockefeller Foundation is playing a kind of an accelerator in this process in bringing all these people together.
What the Rockefeller Foundation has done through this project is kind of trigger a process where you were able to unleash all this potential that was already there. For me, the resilience strategy of Santiago is not something that came from the sky. We made it from the materials we already had in place, and it's really part of our main strategy for the next 25 years for Santiago.
And when you build those relationships across continents, it really makes a big difference when the world gets in a hell of a mess, which we tend to do from time to time. And so I just think Rockefeller's being really forward thinking about this. I think it's going to turn out being a lot more than 100 over time.
When cities can be as strong as they possibly can be, and then they link together, and then they leverage their assets, all of a sudden, mayors and cities actually begin to inform what the national interests are, which will then hope bring more unity.
And so I think that you will find a stronger America and clearly a stronger world.
We have an opportunity to enhance, as Rockefeller would say, the well-being of humanity. And cities is where it is going to happen. Cities are the places of innovation, but they also touch the most numbers of lives. And if we can get it right in one city, we can share those practices with other cities and literally lift up millions of people.